Well, hello, and welcome back, y'all. Today's episode is brought to you by the letter J. Yes, we are going to try to build a J house, and I don't know how. I'm gonna do my best, but as always, I don't know what the hell I'm doing, and I don't know if it's gonna look good or bad or whatever. So it's gonna be up to y'all to let me know if I'm doing good. Because I don't know. I gotta figure out how to make this look like this. And okay, so we want to have that to be 3, I guess. That'll come down 2. That'll come down a little bit more. That'll go there. That'll go that way-ish. I don't know. Oh boy, no, that's not gonna work, is it? That's not gonna work at all. That's gonna have to be like there, and then that'll go up, something like that. That's so not good. So not good. Hold up. Let's take that away. Okay, we're going to have to start in the back here. I did originally build this for a 20 by 15. That's one too many. I'm going to try to make this for a 20 by 30, but I want to try to keep it within the bounds of 20 by 15, but I don't know if that's going to work. Because I'm not good at building letters, obviously, because I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know that I'm gonna be able to make this work. 3, maybe. I mean, I can always make it bigger. I just need to get a good start on it to make it, I don't know, functional. Right there? Well, that just doesn't look right, does it? Hold on. Okay, let's bulldoze this. Yes, please. And maybe if we start from the bottom. What's going on here? You see this, right? It's not just me. Okay, whatever. We're just gonna keep on going. So let's see. I think this is where I'm gonna have to leave it. I think this is where it's gonna have to be. It just doesn't look right to me, but I don't know that I could do anything else unless I make this super narrow, which I'm not gonna do because then that would just really look weird. And then I'd have to adjust the sides up here. Okay, we're gonna leave it here. This is gonna be our J. I think that's about as close as I can get. I mean, it looks like my drawing, and even my drawing looks weird. Let's try to figure out what we're gonna do inside as far as the layout goes. And let's see if I can make this work. I don't know. Let's put it in afternoon. I like afternoon light better. We could do a front door here, maybe? Or do we want a front door here? Okay, where do we want? I think I want the living room kitchen back here. No, I think living room kitchen area should be back here with the bedroom, bathroom over here, which I think that would be putting the front door here. I'm gonna be a back door. I don't know. We can put a front door here. No, I don't want to do that because I'm losing a lot of wall space that way. If the front door is here, let's see. Where's the living room stuff? Just give me a sofa of any kind. Why am I thinking so hard about a sofa I'm not gonna keep? If we put, let's say, the living room here-ish, let's say the door is there. We could put kitchen back here with a dining room here. The front door could be here. We could do an office there. We could put some kind of bathroom area here and then 2 bedrooms maybe. Can we fit more than 2 bedrooms or probably just 2 bedrooms, I'm guessing. Ooh, we'd be lucky to fit 2 bedrooms. Okay. So we put a bed there and a bed over here. That would mean, oh good, they're the same size. Perfect. So we have 2 bedrooms there. We could have a bathroom here. Oh, maybe. It's gonna be weird, but nobody said it wasn't gonna be weird. I mean, that's kind of odd over here, but I don't think I have another choice because I do want the kitchen in that back area back here. And then the dining room would be bigger table. Well, that's not the table I was thinking, but sure. Dining room could be like right there. We could put the door right around here. So that would be the front door. We do a back door there. That would make that space more logical, I guess. It gives that space a reason. And then the office area could be like right about here-ish. I think that could work. I mean, we don't have a lot of space for a TV, but, you know, maybe they don't need a TV. Or what if we put the couch like this? That's weird. I don't like the back of the couch being facing the front door. That's odd to me. But what about this build isn't odd, right? I think we can manage with the couch over here and a little TV there. We'll figure that out. The bathroom, we probably do bathtub, sink, toilet, so we have one door here for the bathroom. Like something like that. And then bedroom 1, bedroom 2. Do we want to close these rooms off or do we want to leave them open? I mean, personally hate open plans in real life, but for The Sims, I'm wondering if we should close it off a little bit. We can close the living room off a little bit. I don't think that would be so bad. Like here? That doesn't make sense, does it? No, I don't like that. No. I was gonna say, well, we could put a TV here. No, because then you don't have a way in. Oh, wait. What if we put the front door there? We can put the couch, I don't know, something like that. Or maybe over here. Oh, these angles. These angles are killing me. No, I need an archway there. The couch there. That makes such a small living room though, but I've got this huge space. Okay. So what if we move this around a little bit? We can still put the front door there. The office area could still be there. Put the kitchen on this wall. Dining area over here-ish. I think this is a better layout. I like this end of the house. I like even the bathroom area. The hallway, I like all of that. I'm just having trouble with this part. I don't know what to do with it. I think the kitchen makes sense here and the dining room. And I think it makes sense where I'm putting it, but I'm just trying to think of like division. How I can make this work if it's divided up. Because I kind of like doing this, but if I do that, what do I do with this big old space? I don't know. And if I do that, this table isn't going to work. But I like this space the way it is. I can do like a flower garden or something there. Here's my thought, okay? Like big archway here, maybe not that big or that big. Archway there, okay. I'm liking that so far. Office area could be here, no problem. Living room could be there, no problem. But now I'm having trouble with the dining. Unless I close it off there and do something like that. That would make a little bit more sense. Okay, there we go. Well, something like that. Like right around there-ish. So it's a big enough archway. She can get around. Okay. But that screws up the kitchen layout. Dang it. Okay, hold on. What if I move the bathroom over by one more? Bring this over. That gives me a little bit more space. That'd be 1, 2, 3. So we could do like, I don't know, fridge, corner, stove, counter, sink. Right here. The table would have to go like here for it to make sense. But that messes up my walkthrough. I don't like it like that. But it might have to be that way. Okay, I'll figure it out. That's where I'm going. This is what I'm thinking. So which way is the front of the lot? This side. So I need to flip it around. I don't know if that's gonna fit. Ooh, barely fit. That's one tile on either side. How big of a backyard does that give us? Giant backyard. I don't want that big of a backyard though. Let's give us some front yard here too. There we go. Well, that's a long walk to the front door though, isn't it? Dang it. Okay. It's okay. Nobody said that this was going to look perfect, but I want it that way. I want them to walk in this way to the front, so I'm gonna have to move it back. Okay. I'll do it. If you want me to do it, I'll do it. I'll give us 2 blocks in front, or 2 tiles. It's still gonna be a long walk. Okay, let me figure out the roof. I don't know what to do with the roof. I'm gonna put this part on speed build version and see what I can come up with. Wish me luck. Alrighty, so this is what I have so far. I don't know. It's the best I could do. I took the overhangs off of the sides, but left the overhangs in the front. I do have this stupid thing, this hole here because of the platform. because if I make the platform one smaller, I get a bigger hole there, and then I get that big old hole there. I don't know why. Sims, that's why. So I'm gonna leave that there. I tried everything I could over here. I just couldn't figure it out. So I am just gonna leave that flat. I think the rest of it, all these little corners line up. That's the backyard. I'm gonna fence in the backyard here with, I don't know what fence, but for right now, let's just use regular fence. Go here to there and go in. How big of a backyard do we actually want? I mean, that is kind of big, but that's okay. That is quite a-okie dokie. Oh shoot, I forgot I wanted to put this on a foundation. Is that gonna mess anything up? Because sometimes it does, and it makes me kind of angry, but it's okay. Now, if I can do like a little platform there, I think that'd be cute. Like the porch area, will it let me? Let's see. If they'll let me, but will it let me in the way that I want it to? The way that I want it? Probably not, because I'm still not 100% on how these stupid platform things work. I put that there. There we go. That'll go there, and then that'll go there. Well, no, that needs to go down one. There we go. No, click. There we go. That's better. Oh yeah, I forgot I brought it out one. There we go. Then I could put a pillar here to go up to there. Yeah, that's the ticket. I don't know why I keep saying that. I don't even remember where it came from. I'm sure it was a movie somewhere, but I don't remember what movie. If you know what movie, you let me know. Because I feel kind of stupid saying that sometimes, and I don't know where even cooking comes from. So, let's say pillar there, and I might do spandrels. Then we can do that little white beam. Put the fence there, and there, and there. That's so pretty. It's looking kind of nice so far. Oh, can I do a spandrel?
We interrupt your regularly scheduled program to remind you to hit that like button, leave your comments, questions, and suggestions down below, hit that subscribe if you haven't already, and don't forget that notification bell. Now back to your regularly scheduled program.
I can. Which one? I do like that one, but I don't like the gold on it. Is there a white and white? There we go. Oh, that's cute. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. Can I do a freeze, please? Oh, it's letting me. Oh, yay. Okay, but I don't want that one. Can I do it? Yes. Oh, I think I kind of like that one. No, because that one covers up the top of the pillars. I like that better. Okay. All right. That's not so bad. Forgot the fence. I forgot I took the fence away. Let's put the fence back. There we go. And then we can do another little patio section back here in the same fashion. Not that one, this one. Right there. And just kind of bring it out a little bit there. And drop it down. Nothing major. Nothing big. What I would like is that thingy that goes up top. Not that, but it's like that, but it's bigger. And I know I can make it bigger. But that's not what I'm thinking. This isn't the one I'm thinking of. But it's something similar to that, but bigger. I don't even know what it's called. And of course I can't find it. But it's basically this, but bigger. It's like for gazebo type things. And you just add pillars. That's okay for now. I can leave that there for now. At least it'll remind me of what it is I'm trying to do. Not that one. Where's the square one? That's the one. That's the one I want. I want something up here, but not that. I want something that's open, and I don't necessarily want to do the fencing trick, but I might have to. So let's go back to the fencing, and there we go. That's what I want. But the space is too big. That's my problem. I don't like the space being that big. I want it to be smaller than that, and I can't. That's what we're going to do for now. And then for the trim again, I don't want it all the way. That's fine. I'll fix it. I don't want the whole thing. Okay, I'll fix that later. For now, that'll do. That kind of gives you the idea of what I'm going for. Whether or not it works is a different story. We're going to put a little fence there, a little fence, and a little fence. I think that'll be fine. Then some stairs right there. It's only one step we don't need. Oh, but I want pillars there and there. And then I do want the same spandrel. I think we need it just to kind of keep everything cohesive. We got that and that done. Cool. Do we have a matching gate? Probably not, but we're gonna check and we're gonna hope and pray we do. It doesn't look like we do. I don't want that tall. That'll work. There we go. One gate there, right about there maybe. This one will be the little side gate that takes you out. There we go. So that'll be in line with the stairs, and that's in line with the stairs. That's good. It's good. And this thing here, I guess I can put a tree there. I do a tree. Maybe a thinner tree. Where's that tall one? I don't want it to be tall. Make it a little short. There we go. That covers it up. There you go. There, covered up. Problem solved. Holy crap. Okay, this is like breaking my brain. Okay, now I've got to figure something out on the inside, and I don't know what I'm gonna do, but if you hang on for a second, I promise I will have this all done and ready for you, so make sure you stick around, blink your eyeballs, and I will be right back. Blink. Okie dokie, I'm all done. I like it. I really do. Sometimes I impress myself. This isn't one of those times that I'm impressing myself, but I really do like how I did this. I do have landscaping out here with a little tiny fence around just to kind of keep it neat and tidy, and just very crisp and clean lines is what I was going for a crisp and clean family, I suppose. This is the backyard, big tree that keeps getting in my way. We have the same little bit of landscaping back here with a bird feeder that your Sims can fill up. And we do have a fire system. We have the little bubble maker, other activity and skill items out here as well. I decided to put the table out here in the grass versus over here under here, just because there was more space back here. So this is a yoga mat, figuring they can do some yoga out there. A little place to lounge. The pool, of course, with the lights and everything. We also have water balloons back here, so you can have water balloon fights. So there's plenty of skill and activity items to do in the backyard, for sure. And there's a little bit more inside. Speaking of, let's get onto the porch so that we can get inside, shall we? We shall. So on the far end of the porch, we do have the chess table with a picture of a plant. These people love their plants. What can I say? They love their plants, and they will put them everywhere they get the chance. So then we go in through this way. We do have a mailbox, so yay. We walk in, and this is what you see, which I think is so pretty. I really like it. I could not get that ceiling part to paint. It has something to do with the platforms, but it painted over here but not over there, so I don't know. If you guys can figure it out, I'm happy to listen. Please tell me how to do it. In any case, this is where you walk in. Over to the right, we have a simple, clean living room with TV, lights, and everything. Bookcase, computer. I had to put a light over here because it was too dark, so I just put it on the desk back there. But it does work just fine. I have to fix those bushes clipping through the wall. My bad. But we also have a little glow bar here. I added these partition type things behind the TV because I needed something back there, but I didn't know what. So I figured this was a nice kind of go-between without having to put pictures or plants and everything else. So I kind of like the little addition of texture, I suppose. And these things here, I will show you. These were fun. This is the Mega Wall Hanging, and that is in base game. All I did is placed it, shrunk it down, placed it, shrunk it down, placed it again. So that is how you do that. We go through the doorway, and we go into a nice, bright kitchen with all the necessities, including the fork and spoon. Yes. First thing I picked out, I was like, gotta do the fork and spoon, I can't forget. And I did it. So I believe the appliances are from Life and Death, which I do like them. I just think it's a little weird with the clear door on it. I would not want a clear glass on my refrigerator, just saying, but you know, it's The Sims, nobody cares. But anyway, it does look kind of neat. I do like the counters. This, I just put 2 full-size counters. As you can see, it is clipping into each other, but whatever. It's okay. That's why I put the stuff there, so that it would kind of cover up the clipping a little bit, so it wouldn't bother you too much. But we do have this counter here to cook on, and possibly this counter as well. But you do have at least one counter to cook on. Love it, this tile floor. I say that every time I use it, and I need to not use it so much, but I love it. But again, very crisp, clean line throughout the house, just to keep it plain simple. Not plain, but simple, and I wouldn't even say modern, but you know what I mean. empty picture frames for family photos, these giant windows looking out the front, which I love. But even then, they can't really see anything except people going to the bathroom. So, yep, there you go. It is a little dark in this section over here, but I didn't want to add another sconce or another wall hanging light, so I didn't. This here is a little girl's room, or a young lady's room, as you can tell. She's got the tango and the lady with the daisies. Those are so nice. A little bit of clutter on the desk, or on her nightstands, and there's her dresser. She also has guitar, because she likes to practice guitar. So we are all matchy-matchy in here. The furniture all matches nicely and beautifully. I believe it is all from high school years. Go out this door. We go in this one, and this is the other bedroom. I'm guessing the parents' bedroom. I don't know. They can be anything. You can change them out, but they've got these nice pretty blues kind of hanging around. Dresser. Love these curtains. I think they're so cool. And the beige rug matches the somewhat triangle crossing shapes that are on the curtains down there, and that's why I picked that one. And then a little reading nook over here off to the side with the microphone. Don't know why. I was looking for skill and activity items, and that one just fit just fine. Come out here to the backyard. You've got the grill and a wall of plants, and this isn't really a trick per se. So you can see, this is what it originally looks like. So I just grabbed it and very slowly pushed it into the wall so that the shelves look like they're floating. And I think that makes it look a little bit different. A little cooler, a little less cluttered up. Oh, we missed the bathroom. That's right. Let's go into the bathroom. We shall. Maybe. There we go. So here is the bathroom. I didn't do a shower curtain this time because of the window. I didn't want to move the window. I liked exactly where the window was. But we do have some shower accessories, a little fluffy rugs. And what I did here is I just placed 3 shelves from the Comfy Gamer Kit, and then I had to alt place all 3 of those items. The towels and the item in the middle are shrunken down by 1. But other than that, that's all I did in here. Oh yeah, and I added the plant. I couldn't find the wall plant. Possible I don't have that pack. I thought I did. Maybe I don't. Anyway, I just placed the plant where I wanted to and then put the shelf up underneath it so that it wasn't going to be floating. And that is the bathroom. Same as the kitchen tile. But I like it. So that's the whole build. I don't think there's any other little tips or tricks that I did. I thought that was a perfect spot for the trash can. I just used an end piece for this counter set, which is in the face game. It was in one of the latest updates. Got some kitchen clutter up in here. Love this corner piece. I think it looks so cool. And that's it. I love this entry so much. I did not put anything on the walls because I'm like, there's no need. There's no need. There's plenty of stuff to catch your eye. You don't need anything on the walls. Plus, I just don't think it would have looked right. But anyway, that is definitely my favorite room, is the plant room. And yes, the living room is a little barren. I feel like too much more, it wouldn't have looked good. And yeah, the TV's still there. It's just Sims. In any case, I hope that you guys like this. I hope that you guys at least get some inspiration and can use this for your gameplay. If you do download it and use it, feel free to let me know. Let me know how it went, if you like it, if you don't like it, and all that wonderfulness. If you do want to download it, you can find it on the gallery. It is under hashtag lilmomma, Momma-One, letter J home, letter J. Making sure I got them all in there just in case. I'm also going to have the shell of the J, and it's going to be letter J shell. Also with hashtag lilmomma and Momma-One. So that way you can find either one, download either one. If you download the shell, do let me know where I can find your build so I can check it out, because I want to see what you did different. I love seeing the same shell being done different with different ideas, and it's just really cool to see. If you do download it though, you might end up without the terrain paint, so you'll have to redo the terrain paint if you want that. So it's like under here, under the bubble thing, the table, under all this stuff here, the greenery and the trees, and I think that's it. The only different terrain paint I used was over here for the bubble blower. But other than that, that's all I got for you today. I hope that you enjoyed this. I hope you can get some inspiration and some fun out of it. And until next time, y'all, have fun.